Alain de Botton, Religion for Atheists, A Non-Believer's Guide to the Uses of Religion. Diving into A Religion for Atheists, A Non-Believer's Guide to the Uses of Religion, by Alain de Botton. This summary explores the practical side of religion that can enhance our lives, even if we're not believers. The book does not aim to support or denounce religious beliefs, rather, it highlights aspects of religion that work effectively in building communities, offering moral guidance, enhancing education, embracing our vulnerabilities, promoting art and architecture, and creating strong, dependable institutions. With a practical approach, de Botton invites us to consider the adoption of such aspects in our secular society.
Beyond belief. Religion is not just about gods, and non-believers can learn from its cultural, social and philosophical aspects. Morality, rituals, and festivals can enrich our lives beyond religious practices. Christianity, for example, drew from pagan traditions to create new ones. Monasteries were built following ideas of Greek philosopher Epicurus. There is more to religion than supernatural presences, and skeptics should explore what it can add to their lives. Learning from religion. The world needs community now more than ever. As secularization spreads, this sense of community is threatened. Religion, with its ability to bring together people from different backgrounds, can teach us the value of community-building practices. For example, the Catholic Mass, which was originally a meal shared by strangers, still fosters a sense of community through prayer and song. Other religious practices, such as atonement, can also be adapted in a secular context to help us move past grudges and build a stronger sense of community. Even those who are not religious can benefit from the lessons of community building and ritual that religion offers. Finding moral guidance in religion. The role of religion in providing moral direction and guidance is explored in this summary. Christianity and Judaism impart moral regulations to help treat each other well, and in Judaism, even marital relationships are governed. Religious communities use images and saints to embody virtues and impart moral lessons. Despite the secular nature of our society, we could benefit from the guidance religion provides. Rethinking modern education. Modern education should focus on underlying universal themes instead of specific subjects and materials. Religious education could provide inspiration for teaching methods that emphasize personal relationships, knowledge, and how to use it in real life. Lessons could incorporate powerful teaching techniques of African American preachers. Have you ever wondered why you had to memorize specific equations or read specific books back in high school? Could there be a more effective way of teaching than structuring it around specific subjects and materials? In his book, the author suggests that modern education should focus on underlying, universal themes, just like religious education does. Religious education explores themes such as humility and love through memorable ways using a range of sources like anecdotes, hymns, historical texts, and speeches. It stresses the importance of not only acquiring knowledge but also knowing how to use it in real-life situations. Modern schools could also benefit from lessons on personal relationships and emotional intelligence. As for teaching techniques, African American preachers could inspire teachers to use powerful methods like call and response to make lessons more engaging. It's time to rethink the way we teach and structure our educational approach towards an education that is more holistic and meaningful. Embracing misery and compassion. The culture of social media encourages us to focus on projecting an image of a perfect, successful life, which leaves us feeling unfulfilled and isolated. Instead, we should allow ourselves to embrace misery as a natural part of life, as it helps us appreciate happiness. Many religions feature practices or figures that embody this balance between sorrow and hope, such as the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. By sharing our anguish and disappointments with others, we can feel less alone. Religious ideas can also help us develop compassion, by celebrating maternal figures who symbolize tender love and vulnerability. In Christianity, for example, the soul is likened to a child, and Mother Mary is prayed to for comfort in times of need. In Chinese Buddhism, the figure of Guanyin embodies compassion and embraces those who are suffering. By accepting our disappointments and allowing ourselves to be cared for, we can find a sense of peace and connection with others. The power of perspective. The vastness of the universe can make our troubles seem insignificant. This is the message conveyed by religions and philosophers alike. The Book of Job in the Bible teaches us to be humble and learn from our hardships, rather than question them. Similarly, philosopher Spinoza believes we should submit to the laws of the universe and follow them, regardless of our instincts. When studying science, we should see it as a way of gaining perspective rather than just expanding knowledge. Eta Carinae, the largest star in the universe, is 400 times the size of our Sun and 4 million times as bright, putting our place in the galaxy into perspective. Ultimately, we need to remember that our troubles are just a tiny speck in the grand scheme of the universe. By altering our perspective, we can become more humble and appreciative of our lives. The profound influence of religious art and architecture. Religious art and architecture convey deep concepts and shape our thoughts. Through compelling themes depicted in religious art and the architectural standards outlined in religious buildings, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. The essay explores the power of religious art and architecture to connect us with our inner selves and the divine. Strengthening institutions, lessons from religion. Seeking medical help can be uncomfortable and a hassle. The author of this article suggests that religion has mastered the art of building dependable institutions by creating consistent quality across all branches, using specific dates for rituals and holidays, and utilizing both mind and body to communicate ideas. These techniques can be applied to secular institutions to provide a sense of security and comfort for those seeking their services.
Having traversed the summary of Religion for Atheists, a key takeaway is the realization that there is value in the practices of religion, regardless of our beliefs. From community building, moral guidance, enhancing our educational system, understanding our vulnerabilities, expressing profound themes through art and architecture, to the creation of strong institutions, religious approaches can enrich our lives and bring a sense of unity in an ever-diversifying world. De Botton presents an opportunity for those in the secular society to learn from and adopt these features in daily life, thus creating a more unified and fulfilling human experience.